Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to the special edition of the Autistic SuperBlog versus. This is for those of you guys who may not know. This is where I take my feelings on WWE pay-per-views and match them up with what actually goes on. So for this one, it's going to be the SuperBlog versus the Royal Rumble of 2022. So I just want to say I hope you guys are having a great. I hope everyone's having a great time enjoying the getting ready to enjoy the Rumble tomorrow. The reason why I'm doing this today, as of 10:28 p.m., is because I want to make sure that I get the results in now before anything happens, or I want to make sure I get my predictions out there before anything else happens. So to make sure if there's any late minute changes, I don't know about it. So we'll all find out together. So with that being said, let's get into this. Oh, by the way, I just want to let you guys know on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com, not only do I have this video that you're seeing right now, I also put in two of my my poems for impromptu version of Poetry Packed Out. It's going to be called Match for all wrestling fans and Hardcore Haiku for the one and only WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley. So just a bonus just to kind of get you just to kind of bonus just to get us started, okay? So I'm gonna be going down this list. I'm gonna be going down this list one at a time. I'm gonna be looking at the Wikipedia version a version of the way this looks. So I'm gonna give my thoughts from there, okay? So we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns, the head of the table, in a singles match for the WWE Universal title, and one in which the Usos are barred from ringside. This being said, I think this has as much as I would like Seth freaking Rollins to win this thing again and kind of derail Roman Reigns' opportunity at history, I do feel like Roman Reigns is going to win this thing only because of the fact that he's got to keep the title for WrestleMania. I think it's just an idea. It's just an idea I have to kind of make sure that the Royal Rumble winner, and I'll get to that later on, has a chance to redeem himself in a lot of ways. So for this one, I think I'm going to be going for Roman Reigns. Next up, we have the mixed tag team match versus Beth Phoenix and Edge, WWE Hall of Famers, versus The Miz and Maurice. This storyline has been built up really well, I think. It's made all of them look strong, in my opinion. That being said, I do believe that, well, now that I think about it, we've seen that Edge and Beth can get physical. We already know that Miz can get physical. The wild card's going to be Maurice, I believe. That whatever she brings to the table or not is going to be really key to the impact of this match. Still, I do believe that Beth Phoenix and Edge are going to win this thing, but I do believe it's going to keep this thing going on, I think. I wouldn't be so surprised if Miz Maurice won, as it would keep the match going, or as it would keep this feud going, I think. But I think that Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win this thing. So, we have our second match, actually. It's a singles match for the Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Doudrop. This one has come out of left field, but it's actually intrigued me in a way, because Doudrop is big. I mean, she's very nice to hear, and she's going up against a fellow Irishman in Becky Lynch. I feel like I don't want to discount Doudrop. I don't. But I feel like Becky Lynch is gonna be heading into WrestleMania as Women's Champion. I'll get to that later on. I feel like Becky Lynch is gonna win this thing. It's really something that I feel should happen. So you've got Roman Reigns, Edge and Beth Phoenix, and Becky Lynch as my prediction so far. This one's where things get a little tough. Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman versus Bobby Lashley with MVP. This one is going to be really good, and it's for the WWE Championship. This is going to be something that's these two have never met each other, so they're meeting each other for the first time, and with the WWE title on the line. I have to feel like I want to see Brock Lesnar win, if only to keep the thing going. But I do believe that the thing at day one was kind of like a quick fix. So even though I wouldn't mind Brock Lesnar winning, I do feel like Bobby Lashley is going to win. But I feel like it's either, if it's not clean, it's got to be by DQ or count out, because this thing is too good to be messed with, I think. Which leads to Bobby Lashley winning, in my opinion. So, in this case, we have the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches. This could get really interesting depending on what I saw this past couple of weeks and what I'm seeing on SmackDown as this aired. Just hear me out. I feel like Big E's gonna win the men's Royal Rumble, if not to set up for a shot to either beat Bobby Lashley or to beat Brock Lesnar for the title at WrestleMania. I feel like that's the way they're going with this. I feel like I said again, I feel like the Brock Lesnar winning thing was kind of like a quick fix for what happened at day one, circumstances that were out of people's controls. So I feel like Big E's gonna win and go on to WrestleMania. I believe against the WWE champion, which also leaves another thing for the Universal title. I don't know what's gonna happen there, mostly because of the fact that the people that are there right now, I would like to see Kevin Owens win, but I wouldn't exactly mind either Damian Priest or AJ Styles winning to challenge Roman Reigns, because he needs a challenge, in my opinion. This is also going to go on to the women's Royal Rumble match, because this one, based on what I've seen and what I've observed on SmackDown, I feel like it's going to be a total toss-up in the women's Royal Rumble match. It's either going to be Liv Morgan to give her the opportunity to redeem herself against Becky Lynch, or it's going to be Sasha Banks. Could you hear that crowd? Could you hear that crowd? Tonight when they were talking about Sasha Banks, it's almost a guarantee she's got to win. So I'm gonna say this one's gonna be a split decision for me. If it can't be Liv, it has to be Sasha, and if it can't be Sasha, then it's got to be Liv, in my opinion. So we have Big E, Liv, and Sasha, Roman Reigns, Edge and Beth Phoenix, Becky Lynch, and Bobby Lashley to win for the Royal Rumble. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this, dear readers and viewers. You can check me out here on YouTube on the Autistic Super Channel. You can check me out on Instagram too, and you can check out all these videos along with my poetry at. Think about the poetry that's also on SoundCloud, and you can check out all my videos on the AutisticSuperBlog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong. Let's get through this blizzard together, and as always, shine on.